The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbours no particular difficulties. A sprint finish is more than likely. Although our green jersey isn't in danger, it's important to pick up maximum points. We've got what it takes to be in amongst it in the final sprint and finish in the top 5. Have a good stage, guys! Go! Go!
Hello and welcome back to some more Tour de France. This is part 7 of our playthrough. That is the 7th stage. It is a pretty flat stage, not too many climbs. I think we might actually go in the breakaway with Mohoric in this one, and just try and get some extra points for the polka dot jersey. That's got to be the aim, really. There's 2 sprints, pretty flat towards the end, so hopefully Mark Cavendish, as long as he stays reasonably cosy within the peloton for most of it, he should be alright. But hopefully you guys are good. If you are enjoying the series so far, don't forget to keep hitting that thumbs up button down below. It really is helping out, and it means the absolute world. Keep letting me know down in the comments your thoughts and strategies. As I've always said, I'll play it the way that I want to play it, but if I see any useful tips or whatever, I will take them on board as well. But bear in mind also that I'm recording these videos quite far in advance, so it might be a bit later on in the series I implement one of the tips. But let's have a little look at any of the objectives. I don't think there is any really, apart from Colbrelli top 10 and Mohoric retaining the lead, and of course with Cavendish as well. So Colbrelli, hopefully he can finish in the first 10. Let's get into it.
Hello and welcome to all. Given the profile of today's stage, it's clear that the sprinters will have ambitions for victory. It would be very surprising if they'd unharness their teammates to target a mass sprint in the streets of Lavaur.
So here we go. I think what we want to do straight away is just ensure a minimum tempo of the guys. Caruso's going to protect Landa, and I think I'm going to get Bilbao to do the same. So both of them are going to protect Landa. And that should be pretty good. Yeah, happy with that. Okay. Don't know if you can have two doing it really. But yeah, let's go on the attack with Mohoric.
Follow the usual scenario. Early breakaway, managing the gap.
Whoops, I don't know what I've done there. I don't know what happened there.
You'll just have to be awake for the last 20 kilometers to avoid getting split off from the peloton. Enjoy yourselves.
Okay, so it's sort of a cruise control type thing. Already got 50 seconds on the peloton.
World champion at both junior and under 23 level,
Go for it a bit.
Mohoric is reputed for his unequalled qualities as a descender.
That looks good to me, but
You're 1 minute 30 ahead of the peloton. It's looking good.
okay, so there you go. You can put on a little bit of speed, which is nice. So there you go. And we're staying out of the wind. That's exactly what I want to see.
He has ambitions for the polka dot jersey.
Yeah, we can descend down here pretty nicely, get our energy back up. It's only actually 4 kilometers until the first climb, so we might as well stay with it.
When you have a very good sprinter in the team, it makes sense to stick with a breakaway in order to favour a mass sprint and vie for the stage win. Unless, of course, a rider from the team is present in the breakaway.
So here we go. We'd like to probably let him through, so let's just wait for him to come, really. There's not a lot of motivation to pelt it up here. And hopefully he'll go past us. There we go. Nice, so we can stay with him now and shield ourselves from the wind a little
We're
bit
2
as we head up
kilometers from the top.
the mountain. Only 2 kilometers away. Now, Packer is 8th in the polka dot, so definitely want to beat him. In terms of the yellow jersey, we're 10 minutes behind the yellow jersey man, Alaphilics. So, you know, if we have a particularly good breakaway today, which isn't particularly likely on a flat course, we could do some damage to that if Mahorich ends up winning the stage. But let's just keep an eye on how things are going. So, back to that. You can see the finish line up ahead. Put in a bit of pace. He seems to want to start to attack a little bit. So let's go. I don't think we'll have to do too much work. Oh yeah, we will. Oh yeah, we will.
He's asked
There
his
we go,
teammates
nice.
to manage the time gap. He no doubt wants to take the win in the sprint.
So there we go, we'll follow Packer now. And, I think we can be pretty happy with that. Just make sure that we keep an eye on the gap to the guys behind, and
To target the overall
hopefully that'll be
standings,
good.
do not strain yourself during flat stages in order to keep the maximum in reserve for when the mountains come around.
I'll see you guys at the second class climb.
At ease on short climbs, mountain passes are on the flat. All he lacks is a good turn of speed when finishing in a big group.
Well, we're 5 kilometers away from the next climb. 5 points available. Definitely want a bit of that. We should be absolutely fine. You know, we're the best puncher up here, so yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. Already within 3.5 kilometers. Peloton aren't too far behind. Well, they're only 2 minutes behind. So just gotta maybe up the pace ever so slightly. You can see Demarchi there. He's probably going to have a look at us as well. So 2.5 kilometers to go. Get out of the way, people. Going to increase the pace ever so slightly. Just want to keep this gap on the
We're
peloton.
2 kilometers from the top.
We've got plenty of energy in reserve. You can see there's the 1 kilometer line.
Watch out for him.
Increase
He's the
again.
best puncher in the breakaway.
Apparently he's the best puncher now. He said we were. You know, about 30 seconds before you guys came in. But a kilometre to go. Maybe once we get to that white shirted guy, we're going to go for it. And there you go, we're away. Valgren's looking the most dangerous. Oh, that was too
We've
close.
got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today.
So
Keep
no way
it
we're
up.
losing that today. Might as well take some feed. And I've got the feed station coming up very, very
Gap
shortly.
is
So
increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
might as well just take it all.
The race is now
Absolutely.
entering the feed zone.
No point. And this is the feed zone. So, or soon it is anyway. So there we go. So follow this guy, and well, what else have we got? So we've got the feed coming up very, very shortly. Everybody else seems to be doing all right. Landa's looking rather good. So it's looking quite nice at the moment. So I'll see you guys at the next climb. There's the feed station.
Watch out
So here
for
we
him.
go then.
He's the best puncher in the breakaway.
Nearly at the top of this next climb, less than a kilometre to go. Can we take a clean sweep? That's the plan. So half a kilometre to go. Just gonna go for it. Should be reasonably straightforward. And it is.
You took the last mountain sprint. That's good. Keep
So
it
there you
up.
go.
You're strengthening your hold on the polka dot jersey.
And we're not too far away from the sprint either. Let's have a little look at how folks are doing. They seem alright at the moment. Ensure minimum tempo. What's he currently on? Persist without limit. Yeah, that's fine. That's
5
fine,
kilometres
so
before the intermediate sprint.
not long.
There will
now.
be 20 points for whoever is first over the line.
Take a little bit of blue feed. It's pretty flat from now, so obviously we want Cavendish to get into position as well. So I would say to him, let's up the tempo a little bit, and Colbrelli as well. Why not?
I'll go full out on the relay.
So hopefully Cavendish can be in a good position when the time comes. And take a bit more blue feed. So Mahoric now. Gonna go for it. Everybody else seems to have gone. Oh, this is gonna be so close. I think we've done it though. Just.
Peloton is 1 minute 30 behind you.
Well, that was very, very close.
Well done. You've won the intermediate.
So let's switch to Cavendish now. We'll tell him to attack. Might as well tell Toynes to do it as well, and we'll head on board with Cavendish. I mean, Cavendish is not going to manage it from here.
That's less points
He's a
for
good
our
sprinter,
competitors.
but he's not that good. Or is
The
he?
head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
Well, might have got a couple of points there actually. Colbrelli got 6, which is nice. Toynes got 4, and we got 3. And Bilbao and Caruso got some as well. So for that, definitely. Awesome. Right, so I'll tell these to persist without limit. Persist without limit. Persist without limit. We'll tell them to ensure a minimum tempo. Toynes, will tell him to wait for the following group, and we'll head back to Mahoric, who's leading the charge.
Understood. I'll take it easy whatever happens.
And I think we should actually set a high tempo here. I think we should go for it a little bit. Right, we need him to take his blue feed. Blue and blue. And Toynes as well.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Which is blown up, and the peloton's actually only there, so we'll tell. Well, we'll move to somebody else now. Bilbao, he can have his blue feed. Puels can have his, and why not Landa as well? I mean, we could go with Landa actually.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
And try and get him well placed for this finish. He's well placed. So
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometres.
So we've got 10 kilometres to go. What we want to do is we want everybody to prepare for the sprint. We're gonna. I'll tell you what. I think we should get Caruso to protect Mohoric. There you go.
Meters.
He needs.
This will finish in a mass sprint. I'm counting on you to win the stage and strengthen our hold on the green jersey.
So Cavendish
Watch
is well
the demeanor
placed.
of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort to the line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front.
So let's stay with this guy. So everybody's getting ready to rock and roll here. 7 kilometers to the finish. There's Toynes. He's looking good. We need Cavendish up here. Might just move to him now and just check where he's at. So he's currently 41st, so definitely need him to increase his tempo a little bit. And Colbrelli as well. I'm going to tell him to up his tempo a bit.
I'll go full out on the relay. Just 5 more kilometers. Get ready to sprint. We must win to secure the green jersey.
This just doesn't look good. We're just not quite in the right position at the moment, but got 3.8 kilometers to go. What I'm going to say is Landa, follow attacks. Colbrelli, follow attacks. Toynes and Quells as well, may as well.
Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed.
So there's Landa, he's looking good. So 2.7 kilometers now. Closing in on the end here. Can we win another stage with Cavendish? There's the 1 kilometer line. We're going to go for it.
Sprint will be launched.
Come on, Cavendish.
Go.
I'm not sure he's got enough. Has he got enough? Has he got enough? He has. Yes. Awesome. And I think Landa and Bilbao are up there as well. Might as well go with Toynes to finish off his run. Whoops. Well, that's, I suppose, just tell everybody to attack now.
Watch out. You're not
there
going
we
to
go.
be able to attack for much longer.
I think we did alright there. Mohoric is a minute behind, so a bit of a shame for him, but he's strengthened his position on the polka dot, which I think is what we wanted.
He succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls to win today. Here is the winner of the Lavaur stage, Mark Cavendish. He found a way to master his rivals in order to raise his arms in victory. Congratulations to him for this high-flying performance. He is in sparkling form, and you can clap him loudly. Here is the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. He's amongst the leading riders of this year. Here is the green jersey of this Tour de France, Mark Cavendish. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostess. Here is the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. We can say that everything.
So there you go, guys. Pretty good.
Well
Cavendish.
done, lads.
Very, very strong.
Congratulations to you. I hoped that we'd play a leading role, but from that to win this stage, you have put in a superb performance. Well done for this win. We retain the green jersey. Well done, guys.
I mean, it's a bit of a shame that the likes of Landa finishing 60th. I know it's in the peloton, but just not good enough, really. You know, we need him to be fighting near the front, and potentially we need to lay off Mark Cavendish a bit. You know, he's doing fantastic, but if we gave that attention to Landa a bit, maybe he'd win a couple of more stages. But there you go, Cavendish, 53 points today. Very, very happy with that. Yeah, I think we can be really pleased. So looking at the general classification, Landa's still 5th. You got Geraint Thomas, Fuglsang and Roglic in and around us. Obviously we're still ahead of Bernal, which is good. Alaphilippe, you've got to think he's going to fall off at some point. Mohoric is leading the way by 10 points in the polka dot jersey. Cavendish is just by far and away leading the green jersey, so I guess he could afford to have a little bit of a rest, you know, and maybe give the chance to Landa to start winning some stages. Young rider Bernal looking good. Team Ineos are a minute 49 ahead of us now in the team classification and combativity. You've got Pasha at the top. Mohoric is in 2nd and Toynes is actually in 5th, which is awesome. So that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. It really does help out. Means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for daily Tour de France videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.